Movie time, y'all. We're gonna talk about this movie real quick. It's us. And then we're gonna talk about it a little bit, and then we ain't gonna make no sense, but it's gonna make sense, because we said it's gonna make sense. It's the Getaway Podcast crew.
So look, so speaking of, have you seen Coming to America, the new one yet?
I did.
Have you watched it? So you
Absolutely.
watched it.
Yes,
All right,
I
so we
did.
can't do any spoilers because not everybody's probably seen it yet.
Yeah, we won't do any spoilers, but we can talk about whether you liked it or not.
So I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't get through it yet.
So what happens is when you have 18 kids, you can't get anything done.
Did you just
That's my
threw
shot.
shade?
That's my shot. My shot across the bow.
I mean, it ain't 18, it's 4.
Okay.
With the 4, it feel like 18.
It feel like
But
18. Once again, that
I was
Kevin Hart joke. They jumping me? No, it's just one guy beating you up. They're not jumping you. You got 4, but it feels like 18. They ain't jumping you, Jeff. You only got 4.
I only got 4. Man, so we started watching it, right?
Right.
And I think you have to go. I think that mindset of what you're about to watch is what kind of determines how you feel about it,
Okay.
right? So I have to say I'm gonna have to go back and actually finish it before I can put my full judgment on it. But so far, I have to say it's just kind of like, eh.
Okay, I want to stop the slander. I want people to stop the slander of this movie, and here's the reason why.
Oh, I'm not bashing it now.
And is slander when you're talking about one of the greats with Eddie Murphy, right?
The first one.
Here's the issue. I'm talking about actor comedian.
Okay, you're talking about the entertainer.
So
Yes.
what I'm saying, what people don't understand is there was never going to be any way possible for this movie to be equal to or better than the original. The original was it was so iconic.
So why touch it?
No, but it's okay to touch it. It's okay. It's so iconic that you can't even get close to it. That doesn't mean you go do it again. You don't do it at all. I mean, if a musician puts out one of the best albums of all time, right? Michael puts out, it's not his best, but it was one of the best. He puts out Thriller. That don't mean you don't put out bad, and you don't put out, you got to keep going, right? So you touch it, but when you watch it, you're watching it to be able to see them take the next step with what's going to happen in those characters in the development, right? You're not. There's no dog. There was so many iconic moments. There's no way they were going to be able to get to it. So you have to enjoy it.
Which is why I said I have to finish watching it before I finalize my.
Well,
I just said it's like my initial thoughts to it, my initial feeling to it. Now, by the time I finish it, maybe it's that. Maybe it comes across different. I've read a lot, and I can be open-minded. I ain't gonna be going up into like.
All I'm saying is
because I've read like you. I've read the positive and the negative.
Because the expectation we have immature expectations. We expect.
I don't know if I had an expectation.
A lot of people expected it. Wasn't funny enough, and it wasn't this. How are you expecting it based on the movie that happened 30 years ago? You're not getting that. It's just not going to happen. So you have to take this for what it is, separate, even though it's connected. You have to take it as a separate sample of work. And base it on that, because you know what? When Wesley showed up in the movie, man, I was like, he took it to the next level for me. I thought it was hilarious. His character, and I thought that was great. The entrance with Michael Blackson.
That was funny. That was funny to me.
The one wife was still barking. Come on.
So like I said, I'm gonna have to finish watching it before I can find it. So I'll finish watching it this week so I can give you my final word on it next week.
I get it. In my opinion, it was A.
So you gave it an A?
I gave it an A.
Okay.
I'm okay with it. because I don't need it to be spectacularly over the top. I don't need it to be raw. I don't need it to be in my face funny. I don't need it to be slapstick. I can get the jokes for what they are, and then I can get the connections for what they are, and I really enjoyed it. And then everybody looked great. This black don't crack.
I mean, they all do look great. I will give them that. They all are holding it down quite well.
And that concludes movie review with the Getaway Podcast crew.